What's going on, everyone? So today I am bringing you another Subaru video. This one is more of like a preventative maintenance install. So I've had the car for about 10,000 miles. It's coming up on 32,000. So it's time for a new clutch. It's not like slipping yet, but I can tell that it is about time for a new one. So I decided not to go with another stock or OEM clutch, just so that way I can add more power if I choose to do so. So I went with the ACT heavy duty street sprung clutch kit. I was shopping around at a few different Subaru parts stores, and this one came with the flywheel, whereas a lot of them you had to buy the flywheel separately. So it's a heavier clutch pedal, but it should still be manageable for everyday driving, which is probably like my biggest goal, because I will not be dailying the Mach anymore since I put headers on. So back to driving the Subaru every day, all day. Not that I leave the house very much, but back to dailying the Subaru. So I wanted a clutch that could still handle like more power if I were to add more power to the car, but then it still feels like an everyday driver. So it should still be good for that. It's gonna be a little bit heavier on the pedal feel, but it should be able to handle about 400 foot-pounds of torque, and then about 440 to 450 to the crank. And it's ideal, like according to, so I ordered it from Import Image Racing, and they say it's ideal for more of like stock FBO or like a light build. So I'm hoping it should be good, and I'm really hoping that I do like it and it's not like harder to drive, because this is going to be not a fun install. Luckily Brandon is going to be showing me how to do it, because I have no idea how to pull a freaking transmission, especially on the ground. That's why we need a freaking lift. So we're gonna run out and we need to grab some transmission fluid from Huberger, and I guess maybe just like make sure that we have all the parts that we're gonna need for this. So we're gonna do that, and then we'll get started. This is the very first place where I've ever stalled a car before, and it was right after I bought my first WRX. All right, so we got everything that we need. I went to Huberger, and they were kind of shocked that I was asking for transmission fluid for switching out the clutch, but we're watching the how-to videos, and they definitely said to get some of this, so I did just in case. So first thing we're doing, we're removing the intercooler, just kind of taking everything apart, pull the transmission, and then I'll check back in with you guys. No, huh? I got it. I can do it. I'll go to the gym. I can do this. Oh, it's easy. It's easy.
Fucking bull in a china shop.
Yeah, I am not. Why are you looking at me?
Pretty cool to learn on some gnarly shit like I did.
So we're gonna starter. Start. Don't start with me, starter. So we're on day 2 now. Yesterday some stuff came up that we had to take care of, so we stopped at the starter. So now we're gonna start at the starter again. Day 2. Hercules. Hercules. Get out! Gang shit. That's a long
holding
bullet.
the starter. This is gonna fall. So, and it's heavy. So pull it straight out.
Oh, don't get out of here.
Bring it down to you.
It's not heavy. I work out, you know.
And then
That's all I'm on. Gang shit.
And then hand me that bowl.
I'm gonna hand you the book.
Okay. You ready?
Ready. Oh.
Nice and easy.
That was easy.
Okay.
You got it?
Yep.
Okay. So we got the drive shaft out and now we're giving Brandon a break. All right, so we got the wheels and tires off. What are we gonna do now, Brandon?
Okay, we're gonna pull off the slave cylinder next for the clutch, and then go right to this bracket for the heat shield for the exhaust. Down pipe comes off, and then we go straight to the cross member. Should be a good time. So I know you don't have to pull the whole brake assembly to get the axle out, but we're gonna do it because we have some surface rust and I want to attack the surface rust and the brake buildup in these little holes here.
So we're just waiting on the transmission fluid to drain out. So I'm just gonna make lunch real quick while we're waiting for that.
Supposed to have these lines there. So it is done, and then you can see the discoloring on the back side. So it's got hot. And then you can see these are all like high heat marks.
All right, guys, so we are on day 3 of the clutch install for my Subaru WRX STI. The clutch that we ordered from Import Image Racing is actually for the WRX and the WRX alone, so it doesn't fit on the STI, so that's just great. But we got a new one ordered, so we're gonna be sending that one back. New clutch should be here hopefully in the next couple of days. So while we're waiting on that new clutch to come in, we're gonna move the Subaru over into that back corner. Brandon put the wheels and the tires back on.
Yeah, just getting to this point was a super easy process. Just a couple bolts, I think it's 6 bolts, pulls out the transmission. Got to pull the axles and everything else, but really easy. Slapped it back together. We're gonna put it on the wheel dollies and push it all the way over and
Bring the Mach1 over?
yeah, the Mach's gonna get stock mufflers put back on it.
There we go.
It's a little too loud and a little too raspy. It's ringing right now, so just too much noise. Hopefully it quiets it down and makes it a little bit more drivable.
Yeah, especially when we have a couple events coming up. So we have one on Sunday, as well as Slush Motorsports Festival, which Brandon will be tracking. I'll hopefully be tracking the Subaru as long as the clutch is here in time, hopefully. What are we gonna do now? Just move the Subaru over?
Yep.
Take the Mach1 out?
Move, clean up some of the gear oil that spilled. There's a pretty cool smell in here, so try to get rid of that.
By cool, you mean awful.
Okay.
Bye-bye, Corsa. All right, so we got the stock mufflers back on with the boreless switch wire. We're gonna change real quick so we're not getting in the car all dirty, and then we'll start it up for you guys. And do a test drive?
Yeah.
Okay. And a test drive. I don't like the chrome.
It's not the chrome, it's the tips are set way too far down.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's what it is. Look at it thrown back. Go ahead.
I don't think so. It doesn't have that like shock anymore. It almost sounds like it did with the Corsa. It sounds louder like underneath you, not in the back.
Yeah.
Like the engine sounds louder, not the exhaust.
Yeah, it sounds just like the Corsa did. I mean,
Not at first. Is that
Yeah.
low end?
yeah, wide open throttle it does, but just cruising,
It's
it does
deeper.
have a deeper note to it.
Yeah.
Interesting. That sucks. I was hoping to love it.
Yeah, me too.
I actually don't
I'm
like
a little disappointed.
Yeah, I don't like
It's
it.
very underwhelming. But maybe it's just because we had that like initial shock when we did the headers to begin with, so that was kind of like that big exciting surprise, whereas now it's just like a sound that we've already heard before.
I thought, I mean, honestly, it sounded better without headers than it does now.
Yeah.
With this setup.
Right. I think it is just wide open throttle where it gets too raspy.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, the Borla mid pipe does have a X pipe in it, so that's where the rasp is coming from.
Huh.
So H pipe could solve our problems with that.
I think it's worth a try at least.
But yeah, how disappointing. It actually sounds
I mean, not
kinda-
disappointing, it's just very underwhelming.
and
All right, so not completely happy with the way the Mach1 is sounding right now, but I'm not giving up. I'm gonna give it a couple of different tries until we get the perfect sounding Mach1. Also, I talked to MA Performance today and they're sending me a new clutch, so that should be here any day now. So of course the next video will probably have that clutch installed because I am so ready to get the Subaru back out on the road. But I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Also make sure that you are subscribed with those notifications turned on to know when new videos are posted. But thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys again soon.